What's going on, family? Welcome to another episode of the Seez Monroe Show. I am your host, and today we're here to talk about Argylle.
I certainly hope you dance as well as you dress.
There's only one way to find out.
Now, quick fun fact, Argylle is an Apple original film. It's directed by Vaughn, and you could probably tell just by the trailers and how it was shot that it reminds you of some of his earlier work. With that being said, let's get into the film. Argylle is one of those comedies, spy espionage films. Like, it kind of reminded me of Spy, starring Melissa McCarthy. I don't know if you guys seen it. It was back in like 2014, 2015, somewhere around there. But it's not a movie to take seriously. So one thing you're going to be asking is, what's with the runtime? It's 2 hours and 20 minutes. It did not need to be 2 hours and 20 minutes. This is not a 2 hour and 20 minute type of film. I feel like movies with longer runtimes should be for the more serious films. If we go back to Adam Sandler's Funny People back in 2009, I just feel like the movie would have been better received and actually a lot more entertaining if it was a little bit shorter. I believe that movie was like 2.5 hours itself. It was just too long for anything that's comedic to run that far. Like, it's too much, right? Other than that, I felt like the movie was fun. I'm happy that Apple brought this film to the theaters. Kudos to them. I am going to talk about a few things with Apple this upcoming Movie Talk Mondays. I have some exciting news. I don't want to break it here, but we're going to talk about it. But back to Argylle. It's enjoyable. I look at the ratings on Rotten Tomatoes because, I don't know, you just want to get a gist of what you're about to go see sometimes, and they gave it a 38, so I just thought it was going to be a daunting day. But like, actually going in and watching this film, I enjoyed it. I'm going to give this movie a 6 out of 10. Now, the CGI was not there, and for this film to cost $200 million, I feel like that's one thing that should have been on point. It's not like they had a lot of big actors in this film. You had some decent actors, you had a decent storyline. Like, $200 million is a bit much for this type of film. I'm just going to say that. Going back to the CGI, there's literally scenes in the background. I thought, like, on purpose that I thought it was done on purpose. Like, it looked that bad, but I guess it was supposed to be taken a little more seriously than what it was. Also, there's a scene towards the end in the third act, and she's literally ice skating on oil. And even before that, like, you kind of see the oil spilling out of these barrels, and I just felt like the effects just wasn't there. It bothered me. Like, it just was bad. I've seen better graphics on a game. Like, it was that terrible. It was a fighting scene where they're throwing smoke bombs. That was supposed to be more artistic. It's Vaughn at the end of the day. If you understand who's directing this film, I feel like you will enjoy this scene a little bit more. Me, on the other hand, I'm not surprised it was there, so I understood it. There was going to be something of that nature happening. It's his directional style. Going into it, if you're not familiar with Vaughn work, like Kingsman, probably won't like this scene too much. I thought it was corny, but again, that was the whole point of this scene. But I know people are going to take this a little more serious than what they need to, and I feel like that's why Rotten Tomatoes, with those reviews, they got a 38. People took this movie a little more serious than what it needed to be taken. Again, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. You should definitely go see it this weekend. It has a rewatchability factor. It's just too long, so you're not going to rush to rewatch it, if that makes sense. So 6 out of 10. Let me know if you guys are going to go check it out this weekend. Go ahead, leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys Monday for Movie Talk Monday. I have some exciting news I want to talk about. It's going to be great. I'll talk to you guys then, all right? Peace.